You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from Watertown High School. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And today, a trip to state is on the line. It's a Division II sectional championship game as the Golden Beavers get set to battle the Pewaukee Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gymnasium, and I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja. He's assisted by Ember and Toast. Jack Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios, engineering our radio simulcast this afternoon. Today's game is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, White Construction, and Pizza Ranch. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. We're so glad to have you with us today for part one of our basketball doubleheader. I'm calling this Hardware Saturday because the Beaver Dam girls and boys basketball teams both are playing in big stakes matchups today. As I mentioned, the girls taking on Pewaukee here in Watertown with a trip to the Resch Center in Green Bay on the line. Later tonight in part two of our twin bill, it's going to be the Beaver Dam boys basketball team battling Wauwatosa West in a Division II regional final at the BDHS Fieldhouse, with the winner moving on to sectionals. It's an exciting day, and for those of you that can't make it to the venues, we're glad you're with us here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam coming into this game at 21-6. Pewaukee, meanwhile, 26-1 on the season. The Golden Beavers were, of course, victorious in their sectional semifinal game on Thursday night at Portage by knocking off Watertown 48-35. Beaver Dam jumped out to a big lead early in that one, and they never really looked back in beating the Goslings for the third time this season. Gabby Wilkie was her usual self for the Golden Beavers. She had 23 points in that game. Ani Salatel had 4 threes in the first half. She finished with 12, and sophomore Natea Donaldson with another outstanding effort. She just missed double figures with 9 in that game. It was a bit of a grinder, lower scoring defensive struggle, but Beaver Dam comes out on top and advances into this sectional final against this very high-powered Pewaukee team. And Pewaukee, as I mentioned, they're 26-1 on the season, and their only loss was back on January 15th to an out-of-state team. They fell 44-43 to Nazareth Academy of Illinois. Nazareth Academy is a reigning state champ in the state of Illinois. And so that tells you right there how good this Pirates team is. Nobody in the state of Wisconsin has been able to slow them down all season. And Beaver Dam is faced with the task of trying to do that here today on this neutral site in Watertown. And maybe a good thing that this game is being played here in Watertown today, because it's a gym that Beaver Dam is very familiar with. Of course, they play here every year, with Beaver Dam and Watertown being in the same conference. Now, granted, venues, maybe don't mean a whole lot, but, that could be a help here today for the Golden Beavers, as they are familiar with the surroundings. You probably hear it or even see it right now as the teams are heading out onto the court to begin the warm-ups for this game. Pewaukee is led by the Terrian twins, Amy Terrian and Anna Terrian. And the Terrian sisters are juniors. Both of them have committed to play college basketball at Michigan State. Amy Terrian is more of the offensive-minded one. She averages 19 points a game. And listen to this number. From three-point land, she shoots better than 55% from behind the arc. That's just ridiculous when you think about it. She also is really good from the free throw line, where she's 84.2%. Meanwhile, her sister Anna is more of a defensive-minded specialist, but Anna's pretty good herself. She averages around 9 points a game. She's a really good free throw shooter at 87%, and she's a decent three-point shooter as well, as she is about 38, almost 39% from three-point land on the season. So jobs 1 and 2 right there for Beaver Dam are the Terrian twins, but they're not the only good players on this Pewaukee roster. Giselle Janowski is just a sophomore, but she's not playing like it. She's playing like a senior. She averages 14 points a game and an 81% free throw shooter. She's a really good three-point shooter as well, 41%. I mean, some of these numbers I'm giving you, that gives you an idea right there of just how talented offensively this Pewaukee Pirates team is. They can shoot, they can light it up, and they don't miss a whole lot. They really don't. And so that gives you an idea right there how good they are. But Beaver Dam is 21-6, and Beaver Dam has been in a lot of big games. You know, Golden Beavers are a battle-tested team. They're coming into this one with a lot of confidence. You'll hear the interview with head coach Braden Wendt in a moment, but he said, we know that we can play with the best teams in the state. They've proven that throughout the season. They've been in some close games with really, really good teams. And so confidence is not going to be an issue here, one would think, for the Golden Beavers. They're loose. I was talking with Braden Wendt a little while ago, and the players were in the bleachers before they went into the locker room to get ready and come out for the warm-ups. The girls were very loose, and they were joking around. They're in a good mood, and that's always a good thing. So they're fairly loose. Gabby Wilkie, as I mentioned, 23 points the other night against Watertown, and she averages 17.2 a game, leading scorer on this team. Of course, she's a Division I commit. She's going to South Dakota next year. Meanwhile, you've got Natea Donaldson averaging 13 points a game in this, her sophomore season. Riley Zarnecki's had an outstanding senior campaign, averaging just under 10 points a game. Wilkie and Ani Salatel, Seattle I call her, had huge double-digit games the other night. Beaver Dam's going to need some shots to fall again today. And, one thing that Beaver Dam certainly has been hanging its head on lately is defense. And they're going to need to play one of their best defensive games of the year to get by this Pewaukee team. I thought the defense was just phenomenal against Watertown. I mentioned it on the broadcast Thursday night, but Beaver Dam did not allow Watertown a field goal in the second half until there was 7:25 left in the game. They really held Watertown down offensively in that game. The task is going to be that much tougher today, but Beaver Dam has really shored up and ramped up the defensive pressure for the last month and a half. So, you know what? I'd like to think that they're going to be in this game and give Pewaukee a battle. And they're going to have to rely on that defense because, again, this is an up-tempo, high-scoring Pewaukee team. But that's our matchup, and we're excited to bring it to you today. Right now we're going to step aside, but when we come back, we'll continue our pregame programming. Up next, you'll hear comments from Braden Wendt, the Beaver Dam head coach, right after this 2-minute break. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And welcome back inside Watertown High School. We continue our pregame show. Mike Tronson standing by with Braden Wendt. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, congratulations to you and the girls on advancing to the sectional final. Before we talk about today, let's just go back for a moment. And obviously, it was an incredible game, a big win for your team in the sectional semis over Watertown on Thursday night. There was jubilation, as there should be, but I also kind of got a sense of relief from you when I talked to you after the game, because really that was quite a grinder.
Yeah, it was almost a football or hockey game at some point, so I was just grateful everyone came out of it healthy. We had some just hard falls at some points, and, Pewaukee came out with a bloody nose, and people came out with bruises, but, it was a sigh of relief because, everyone was, for the most part, in good health, so just happy to have everyone just healthy, ready to go for our sectional final.
You and I have talked at length over the season about the quality opponents that you've played, even went out of state for a couple of games. So you had to feel pretty good that, coming into the postseason or games like this, that you are battle tested.
Yeah, that's why we schedule games like that. Sometimes it's frustrating to play some teams that are, super good in the regular season, just nonstop in your non-conference. But it gets you ready for a game like this against Pewaukee, who's #1 team in Division II. They're undefeated in the state of Wisconsin, at least. So, playing teams like Neenah, playing teams like Rockbridge and St. Joseph out of state, playing a team like Verona gets you ready for a game like this. So I know our girls have a good amount of confidence coming in because they know they can hang with anyone and beat anyone.
As we look back to Thursday, I'll give you a two-headed monster here, a two-part question. What did you like most about that effort, and what do you want to clean up coming into today?
The defensive effort. We held Watertown to 7 of 37 from the field. So whenever those numbers are present on the opposite end, you're probably going to be winning the game. And I mentioned it in the post game. We got to clean up just the turnovers a little bit. Gave up a lot of offensive rebounds too. So in a game like this today, we're playing a team that is known for their offense. Watertown's more so known for defense, but this team's known for their offense. We got to take care of the ball, just not give it up to them like that. And we got to, just box people out, prevent those second chance looks, especially if a team that shoots as well as they do. So those are what we're going to look forward to fix today.
Where would you rank the defensive effort on Thursday night? Because you've played really good defense all season long, especially in the second half here. But, you didn't allow Watertown a field goal in the second half until there was 7:25 left in the game. And granted, I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. But to me, in all the games I've seen this year, it was one of the better defensive performances I can recall.
Well, given the stakes of the game, I might have to say it was our best performance. It's a sectional. It's a big-time game. And we showed up on defense, held them to, I believe, 10% from three, something like 20-some% from the field, maybe a little less than that. So, I would say, just given the stakes in the game, it was our best defensive performance all year, by far.
Well, probably a good thing you're playing well defensively, because as you said, this team today, Pewaukee, they can light it up, can't they?
Yeah, everyone in their starting lineup can shoot above 35% from three. The Tarian sisters can both shoot from pretty deep on the court, NBA range and beyond. So we got to be aware of that. The Giselle Janowski can shoot as well too and play all over the floor. So we're going to have our hands full on defense. There's 5 players on the court that are all capable of scoring double digits in a given night.
We talk a lot about the Tarian twins, and for good reason. They're both going to Michigan State. You mentioned Janowski. Those are 3 of their top players. Any other players on the roster that you want to focus on and not let beat you?
Well, I don't want to let any of them starting 5 beat us. It's going to mainly be like, Amy Terrian might get going, but we can't really let anyone else get going if that happens. Like if she gets going, I don't want her sister to get going or Janowski to get going or anything along those lines. So if like all of a sudden she's dropping 20, I don't want anyone else touching double figures.
You got off to a really good start on Thursday. I would imagine that's paramount again today, isn't it?
Yeah, the first 5-10 minutes of the game are going to be super important just to kind of set the tempo. We got up like 21-3 against Watertown. We got to really set the tempo of how the game was going to go. We had to force them to make changes instead of making changes ourselves. So we got to have a similar start today where we're just out, ready to go. Offensive flow is good. Defensive flow is good. So that's what we're hoping to have today.
Looks like I'm watching the girls over here. They're behind us in the bleachers as we're recording this, and look like they're in a pretty good mood.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's the familiarity at this court, too. So we've been here before, so we're comfortable. But, I mean, we had a good just practice walkthrough yesterday, and they're coming in. They're believing in themselves. They know they can hang with good teams, and they know they can beat good teams. So it's nice to see they're nice and loose right now.
Yeah, you mentioned this court is familiar. I mean, it's a neutral site, but it's not so neutral because you know it. You play here every year at Watertown. Does that help factor in a little bit, you think?
It has to. I mean, there's a lot of good memories for our girls on this court. They've won a lot of games on this court. So having to play a sectional final here instead of some random site they've never been at, I think plays well in their heads.
I'm looking forward to it, Braden. I wish you and the girls a lot of good luck. Thanks, as always, for your time. Do appreciate it.
Thanks. Go Beavers.
All right, that's Braden Wendt, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. Back after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed with the last call for all you Hemi engine muscle car enthusiasts. The Hemi engine is going away, but we got a couple of beauties that just arrived for some lucky buyers. Take $5,000 off a brand new 23 Dodge Charger Daytona RT in B5 Blue or a Challenger RTTA package in the beautiful and iconic Plum Crazy. For you SUV buyers, Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds with the black appearance package, only $46,678. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, Whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Chris Kladowski Real Estate. As a realtor, there is such joy in driving past one of our clients' houses that is now the place they call home. Be it a first-time home buyer, a relocation to our community, or someone upsizing or downsizing. We are passionate about the place you call home and meeting your wants and needs each step of the way. We sell the houses, you make it a home. Questions? Give us a call, 920-219-9212. Kladowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
There are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at gonnaneedmilk.com, brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. The Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Beaver Dam Middle School. Mike Tronson back inside Watertown High School. We're just moments away from the tip of this WIAA Division II sectional final. It's number 1 ranked Pewaukee and number 4 ranked Beaver Dam. Now our national anthem. Our national anthem here inside Watertown High School. Time for the starting lineups. First for Pewaukee, coached by Jim Reuter. And they come in with a record of 26-1. They'll start at a guard, Kylie Pieper, 5'8" sophomore, along with Kennedy Rutherford, a 5'9" junior. At a guard/forward, Giselle Janowski, a 5'8" sophomore. Also at a guard/forward, Amy Terrian, 5'9" junior. And rounding out the starters, her sister Anna Terrian, a 5'9" junior. So again, for Pewaukee, it's Kylie Pieper, Kennedy Rutherford, Giselle Janowski, Amy Terrian, and Anna Terrian. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Braden Wendt, 21-6. The guards are Ani Salatel, 5'11" senior, along with Emma Julka, a 5'6" sophomore, and Natea Donaldson, 5'9" and a sophomore. The forwards include Gabby Wilkie, a 6'2" senior, and Riley Zarnecki, a 5'11" senior. Again, for Beaver Dam, it's going to be Ani Salatel, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki. For those of you listening on radio that can't see it, Pewaukee today in black jerseys and shorts, white numbers, and white and red trim. Beaver Dam in white jerseys and shorts, green numbers, and green and gold trim. In the first half of play, Pewaukee will go right to left, and Beaver Dam left to right. And at this time, I'm honored to welcome into the broadcast Norbert Durst. He's from WisSports.net, girls basketball content manager. And Norbert, great to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming today.
Great to see you too. Always awesome to be on the air with you, Mike. And I just got back from Appleton East, where we saw Nita beat Hortonville, and that was definitely an exciting game there, and we're looking forward for another one here. Yeah,
you had to come down from Appleton, and this is actually part 2 of your triple header today, right? You're going to cover another one tonight, right?
Yeah, of course. So we have tonight. I'll be over at Hartford, so a shorter trip over there to see Assumption and Albany Monticello. So it's always nice to see 3 sectional finals.
Well, here we go as Gabby Wilkie's going to jump at center against Giselle Janowski. And boy, you talk about 2 teams synonymous with girls basketball success over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. These are 2 teams right here that fit the bill. And Beaver Dam wins the tap. Here we go, Norbert.
Yeah, it should be an exciting one here.
All right, Emma Julka brings it into the front court, working left to right, as we mentioned. And Pewaukee's out in man-to-man defense. This is Gabby Wilkie on the right wing side. And Wilkie spinning into the lane. Sends it out now to Zarnecki, right of the circle. Zarnecki back to Julka in the right corner. She is guarded closely down there by Kylie Pieper, and now Julka will one-hand it up to Donaldson. Just underway, 30 seconds in. Zarnecki into the lane, floater up, banks it home. Riley Zarnecki scores. 2-0 Beaver Dam leads. We're less than a minute into the contest, and here come the Pirates on their first offensive possession. And here is a drive into the lane, and it'll reverse layup. Hit the underside of the rim. No good for Janowski. Rebound Donaldson. Back the other way over to Wilkie. She'll spot up for an NBA 3. Bullseye for Gabby Wilkie. 5-0 Beaver Dam. And boy, if you're Braden Wendt, you're loving the start, Norbert, for the Golden Beavers.
Yeah, you can't get a better start than this. Now it's settled on defense here.
All right, going to work is Pewaukee. And here is a drive, and this is Anna Terrian trying to go up and shoots and scores with Wilkie right in her grill. Anna Terrian makes it 5-2. Beaver Dam, we're a minute and 17 seconds into the contest. Zarnecki high on the left, guarded by Terrian. Amy Terrian guarding her. We got to keep them straight, the twins. And here's a little lob pass. Wilkie looking down into the post. Zarnecki catches, shoots high off the glass, and it's going to go. Amy Terrian tried to defend her, but Zarnecki scores going high off the glass, and it's 7-2 Beaver Dam. And we have a foul going to be called here on Julka. She was trying to impede Kylie Pieper's progress. First one of the game, and the first one on Julka.
Yeah, those Terrians, the twins, they really make it difficult to figure out which one's which. Identical
twins, and here's a 3 from the corner. In and out, no good for Amy Terrian. Offensive rebound, it's kept alive. And now here's Amy Terrian going against Wilkie on the left baseline. Tried to go up and under, got fouled by Wilkie. And that'll be her first and the team's second. Yeah, they're both going to play at Michigan State. They both already committed in this their junior year. And they are They are fun to watch, among others, on this team.
Yeah, definitely. It's a loaded squad, but Amy Terrian's been the heart and soul of this team. Not only is she a great competitor, awesome teammate, and I think that's one of the bigger things that you can build culture with the team, just the way she plays and also just that tenacity that she has.
Amy Terrian averaging 19 points a game, 84% free throw shooter, got the first, and she gets the second. So a pair of free throws for Amy Terrian, and it's 7-4. Beaver Dam leads by 3. We are 2 minutes into the contest here at Watertown High School. The winner of this game goes to state. They're going to the Rest Center next weekend in Green Bay. And, boy, these two teams know a lot about going to state because they've done a lot of that, both of them, over the last, as I said, 7 years or so. Post feed, Zarnecki got pushed, and there's going to be a foul. You look at these two teams, of course. Pewaukee qualified for state the last 2 years, lost both of the last years in the finals to Notre Dame. They also qualified in 2020 when the tournament got canceled. Beaver Dam had the 4 straight trips, 2017 through 2020.
And all those connections are to Notre Dame, too. So
yes, they are.
Those 3 teams that have been the best in Division II for many years.
This is the first time I can remember, Norbert, that Beaver Dam's not in the same sectional as Notre Dame. As Donaldson puts a shot up off the rim, no Amy Terrian the rebound.
Yeah, because even when they were getting to the state tournament, they were beating Notre Dame to get there a lot of those years.
Yeah, they had to, right. I mean, I said I can't remember the last time they weren't in the same section. Here's a drive, and that shot missed short by Pieper. Rebound, Julka. Beaver Dam with a 3-point lead and possession. We're 2 minutes and 48 seconds into the first half of this sectional final. Ani Salatel had a big 3-point shooting night on Thursday against Watertown. She drained 4 threes early. Here's a little post feed. Wilkie turns around, puts it up, missed it short. Rebound, knocked loose and out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way as they were fighting for it. Giselle Janowski was chasing after it, but Beaver Dam the last to touch. 14:55 left to go in the opening stanza. It is Beaver Dam 7 and Pewaukee 4. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst here at Watertown High School in this beautiful press box upstairs, looking down on things. Good crowd on hand. And here is a drive by Janowski, sends it back up top now. Kennedy Rutherford spinning into the lane. There's Zarnecki to greet her defensively. Sends it back out for Anna Terrian. Anna on the drive, try to split a double team. Zarnecki ties her up, a jump ball, and now the arrow says it belongs to Pewaukee, but a nice job defensively by Zarnecki to force the tie-up.
Yeah, because you're going to get that next one, so it's always a big play where we can get a tie-up.
Here's a lob pass in, and it's grabbed by Janowski. Janowski's had a fine season as she drives, puts it high off the glass, missed the shot, and the rebound, Julka. Right on cue, I compliment her, and she misses. But 14 points a game for Janowski, 81% free throw shooter. She's good. Backdoor pass. Donaldson fouled on her way up by Pieper. Oh, somebody left the back door unlocked, and they found Donaldson down there, and she will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, good vision there. And just to add on Janowski, too, she's one phenomenal defender, too. She's usually put up against the other team's best player, and, she's done a really good job throughout the year, being that top defender.
First free throw for Donaldson off the back rim. No. Donaldson, 13 points a game, 66% from the line. You talk about being assigned to the other team's best player, Ani Salatel. We can say the same thing about her for Beaver Dam.
Yeah, definitely.
She usually gets that assignment. Rebound, Rutherford off the second miss by Donaldson. Still stuck on 7-4. Beaver Dam on top by 3. And we've played just about 4 minutes of this first half. This is game 1 of our doubleheader. Nice pass to a cutting Janowski. Missed the shot off the rim, and she got her own rebound. Kicks it out. This is Pieper giving it to Amy Terrian. Back to Pieper in the right corner, guarded by Janowski. Here is Rutherford. Driving, bounce pass, Terrian. Amy Terrian to her sister Anna, missed the shot. Anna got the rebound, reverses, and got fouled by Wilkie, and that's going to be number 2, I believe, on Gabby. And so that's also the 3rd team foul, but yeah, for Wilkie, that's her 2nd, and she's going to have to be careful because they cannot afford to have her get in foul trouble.
Yeah, you got to leave her in the game, but she's obviously got to be careful. That looked like maybe a bit of a tic-tac there, but, it's a little different view up here than down there for the refs.
Anna Terrian at the line, and she just drained the first free throw to cut the deficit down to 2 for Pewaukee. One more, and it is good. All right, 7-6, 1-point game. Beaver Dam leads. Beaver Dam in the backcourt. Little pressure there. Wilkie's going to give it to Julka. She's going to bring it across the timeline. Julka met in the front court by Kylie Pieper. There's a lob pass over Wilkie and a turnover. 3-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Underhanded pass. Here's a layup. Count that one for Rutherford. Well, they had numbers, Norbert, and they made them pay.
Well, and that's what Pewaukee will do once they get those steals or just live ball turnovers there.
And Salatel with a deep three. She gets it to go. A line drive three for Seattle. 10-8 Beaver Dam. Well, that didn't last long. Kennedy Rutherford with a three on the right side. It's 11-10 Pirates now. And there's an errant pass saved by Jalka. Look out. Beaver Dam's got to be careful here. Trailing by 1 with 12:49 to go in the first half. Glad you're with us on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. We got the whole gang here. And we have another playoff game later tonight. Boys action. Beaver Dam and Wauwatosa West. There's a post feed. Wilkie behind the defense scores. They put it where only she could get it, and Wilkie didn't miss the 0-footer.
Yeah, and that's a matchup that they can really go to town on, I feel like, in this matchup.
3-ball right corner. Here it comes. No good. And fighting for the rebound off the miss by Janowski. We've got a tie-up, and the arrow says it will be Beaver Dam basketball. Golden Beavers lead by 1, 12-11, with 12:19 to go first half. We have a substitution here as Shea Marie Ashley, the 5'6" sophomore, comes in for Beaver Dam. Seeing her first action of the game. Hey, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send us an email today during the game, I'll get to some here shortly. Sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you today. As always, this is Ashley up high on the right. Sends it cross court. Seattle giving it to Zarnecki. Post feed. Bad pass is intercepted by Pieper. Didn't put enough mustard on it. And here come the Pirates, and a foul on Ashley as she was trying to defend Rutherford.
Yeah, Pewaukee just wastes no time to get it up in the front court. They're a team that really obviously wants to get that pace going really nicely for them. And, Beaver Dam probably wants to play a tad slower, but they still like to run as well.
All right, fourth foul of the half. Here's Anna Terrian missing a 3-ball from the right wing side, and Ashley with the rebound. Well, the Terrians are human. They do miss once in a while, just not often. Here's Wilkie with an NBA 3. Nope, that's short. And the rebound this time for Amy Terrian as she starts the other way for Pewaukee. Kicks it to the left corner. There's her sister Anna. Into the lane she goes. Puts on the brakes. Sends it back out. Here's Rutherford going baseline against Gabby Wilkie. Rutherford puts on the brakes near the left block. Lob pass back up now to Anna Terrian. Looking back into the lane. There's Amy. Underhanded shot. As she falls down, she shoots over Zarnecki and scores. How about Amy Terrian there? And it's 13-12 Pewaukee.
Yeah, she's a special player. She's just so creative around the hoop.
All right, here is Salatel down to the right corner for Ashley. She's guarded there by Pieper. Bounce pass back up to Donaldson. 7 minutes gone here in the first half. Double teamed is Donaldson, trying to fight through it. Kicks it over to Zarnecki. And Braden Wendt got a timeout. This timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. And I do have a couple of emails to get to here. It says, sending winning vibes to the Golden Beavers from the Fireside Theater. It says, I may not be there in person, but the girls are in my heart. Bring home that win. And a shout out to granddaughter Riley. Grandpa is there watching in the gym for the both of us. That's from Grandma Diane Zarnecki checking in. Diane, thank you very much. And let's see what else we have here. Lonnie and Christine checking in. The Eberleys are tuned in, excited for a whole night of playoff basketball from home. Go Beavers. Again, if you'd like to send an email, you find us at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to say hello to Norbert Durst or Justin Wilski. We'd love to hear from you during our broadcast. But what a matchup this is. You've got the number 1 ranked team in Division II. You've got the number 4 ranked team in Division II. We talked about all the state appearances these teams have made over recent years. Doesn't get much better than this.
No, it doesn't. And while, Pewaukee probably the heavy favorite coming into this one, the way they've been playing all year, and obviously the way Amy Terrian and company's been playing, but Beaver Dam, they're a team that has that experience, and definitely a team that could pull an upset today.
Yeah, talking to Braden Wendt, I know you were just kind of coming upstairs. Oh, there's a ball not loose and stolen by Pewaukee. Did they get it? Oh, they got a timeout. Okay, so another timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. But I was talking to Braden Went before the game, and he said, the girls are confident. And he says we should be. We're battle-tested.
Mm-hmm.
They play a tough schedule, even played some out-of-state teams this year. And some of these older players have been in a lot of big games over their careers. So, they're not really phased. I mean, yeah, they know what they're up against.
Right.
And you have to work hard. You have to want it. But he says he didn't really think confidence is going to be an issue at all. He says we know we can hang with good teams.
Well, that's why you play them in the regular season, right? I mean, that's why you play Nina. You play those other teams.
You played Verona.
Right. You play those teams, and that's what gets you ready for these games. And that's why, regardless of the seed talk as far as, play maybe other teams is going to help you out. You play good teams, you're going to have a better chance to get to the state tournament.
10:37 and counting left in the half as we're back to live action. 13-12, Pewaukee leads. They've got the rock. And here is a drive, and now kicked out. Anna Terrian, top of the bubble, gives it back to Janowski, round the horn left corner. There's Amy Terrian, worked on defensively by Salatel. Pass to a cutting Peeper. Peeper ran into traffic in the left block, fights her way into the lane, sends it over to the right side. And with it now and driving out of trouble is Maddie Chabot, 6-foot sophomore who came on here just a moment ago for head coach Jim Reuter. Had a nice conversation with Coach Reuter before the game. Real nice guy. He's got a great staff, and boy, he's done a heck of a job as Terrian drives and gets fouled. And Amy Terrian was contacted, so she will head to the free throw line. But yeah, I said, what a great job you've done. And of course, he goes, yeah, well, it helps to have some good players too.
Yeah, he's a humble guy.
He's very humble. Nice guy, though.
Definitely.
And the first free throw is up, and it is no good for Amy Terrian. Yeah, we don't, up in Beaver Dam, we don't get to see Pewaukee up close very often. Beaver Dam is, a different area, a different conference. Beaver Dam's in the Badger Large, the Pewaukee team, they're in the Woodland West. But, you can follow them from afar, and it's fun to finally see them in person as Amy Terrian drains the second of two. 2-point game, 14-12. I believe this was the fourth straight year that Pewaukee won the Woodland West, if my math is correct.
Yeah, I think that sounds correct, yep. And that's a tough league to win that many in a row in.
Here's a drive. Ashley, off-balance shot. She's fouled. Hit the deck, and she's going to be helped up by her teammates. 9:39 left to go in the first half. 14-12, Pewaukee leads. Shea Marie Ashley will head to the charity stripe after that foul was called. That's actually the second personal on Amy Terrian, so she's got to be careful too as the first free throw's up and good for Shea Ashley.
Well, and I do know when she played with Tool against Arrowhead just recently before the tournament started when they played a non-conference game, once she got two in the first half, she got a little less aggressive, and that really slowed down their offense, so we'll see if that changes here.
Second free throw was no good. 1-point game, 14-13. Beaver Dam trails by one. Anna Terrian into the lane, double team down there by the basket. Bounce pass out now to Janowski. She gives it to Anna Terrian. Terrian stops after a dribble or two and then finds her sister Amy up top on the right. Salatel's all over her defensively. Now here is a pass. Anna Terrian back to her sister Amy. Long step back three. It's off the rim, no good. But an offensive rebound for Pewaukee. That one pulled down by Ella Opie, 5'6" junior, who's now out there. Here is Chabot. Giving it back to Janowski. Janowski drives, ran into a double team, kicks it out. Chabot for a three on the wing. No good. High off the rim, box out and rebound. That's Salatel doing a nice job there. And Beaver Dam can reclaim the lead on this possession. They trail by one. 8:43 to go first half. Donaldson going to go baseline, left side. Shot is up. No, but she got fouled. That's going to go on Janowski. Well, I like that Beaver Dam's being aggressive, trying to work it inside, and that's going to be big in this game.
Yeah, getting to the line and putting them in some foul trouble because that's they're aggressive. They want to get steals. They want to get out in transition. So get to the hoop and create some contact and get some easy baskets.
First free throw is good for Donaldson, 66% from the line. It ties the game at 14. But Beaver Dam, they've played so well defensively for over the last month and a half. Really, they've ramped it up, and they were so good Thursday night against Watertown. In fact, in the second half of that game, Norbert, as the second free throw is good, Beaver Dam has the lead now, 15-14. They did not allow Watertown's first field goal of the second half until there was 7:25 left in the game.
Well, that's incredible.
And there's a shot up, and that was Peeper, making it 16-15 Pewaukee. So the seesaw battle here in the first half, 8:24 to go. Pirates by one. Golden Beavers have the rock. Donaldson, free throw line left side. Around the horn they go over to Ashley on the wing. Ashley in three-point land. Back to Donaldson. Donaldson has it at the top of the silo. Now sends it out to Ashley and just working it around from side to side of the Golden Beavers. Zarnecki, free throw line extended. Ashley, top of the key. Little pump fake. Donaldson takes the pass, spins into the lane, puts a shot up off the glass and scores. What an aggressive move by Donaldson. 17-16. Beaver Dam back in front by one as the pendulum swings. 7:45 and counting left in the first half. It's been a good one so far. Two heavyweights going at it here in Watertown. Terrian into the lane, now stops just inside the free throw line, sends it back out. Here's Janowski on the drive, underhanded shot, no, and Donaldson had her hand straight up in the air, but she's called for the foul.
Yeah, Janowski did a really good job at getting in and creating that contact to get the call there. Her brother does a pretty good job at that, too.
Yes.
I got to see him last night. My nephew plays for Reedsburg, so they got the really tough Pewaukee squad last night. But, it's always a good chance to, compete against the best.
Oh, absolutely. First free throw was in and out, no good. This email says, "Hi, Mike and Ninja. Bob here. We are in the Goslings Fieldhouse, ready for this one. Go Beavers," with a shout-out to Seattle and the rest of the team. That's from Seattle's grandma and grandpa, as the second free throw is good for Janowski. Gets her first point. 17-17, we're all tied up. Sports at dailydodge.com. We'll get to some more emails shortly. Wilkie for three on the right side. Yes! Gabby Wilkie knocking down a triple. 20-17, Beaver Dam leads with 7:12 and counting left in the opening stanza. All right, this is Rutherford. Left baseline, guarded by Zarnecki. Sends it up top. Janowski has it. Driving down low on the left. Stops near the block. Now puts a shot up. No, it rolled off the rim, but a foul. This one's going to go on Zarnecki, it would appear. Let's see what else we got here. An email says, rooting for the Golden Beavers from downtown Beaver Dam. That's Sandy and the crew at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Thank you, Sandy, and everybody at McKinstry's, as the first free throw is up, and it is good for Janowski. We appreciate your friendship and your support of high school athletics on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Second free throw also good. And it's now 20-19, so the Beaver Dam lead is at one. Julka driving to Wilkie in the right corner. Wilkie driving into the lane, ran into a double team, kicks it out. Julka thought about a three, didn't take it. Back to Wilkie. Wilkie sends it out left side. Zarnecki inside the bubble, floats it off the glass and banks it home. Zarnecki, she's up to 6 points, and those are 6 huge points. 22-19. Beaver Dam leads 6.5 to play until intermission. There's a layup high off the glass. Count it. Kylie Pieper now with 4 points, 22-21. Pewaukee and Beaver Dam in a close one here, with the winner going to Green Bay next week. Wilkie, left corner three. Here it comes. Nope, that was short. Donaldson could not get the rebound. And here come the Pirates. And this is a drive through traffic, and a layup is no good for Rutherford, but she got her own rebound. She went in uncontested, but just missed the layup. And now Terrian driving, and Amy Terrian scores to make it 23-22 Pewaukee. How many lead changes have we had this first half? I can't keep track of them all. There's a pass.
All of them, it seems.
Yeah, off the hands of Wilkie, stolen by the Pirates. And this is Pieper over on the right wing side. She's going to go baseline, ran into Julka. Offensive foul. She knocked over Julka. Well, the Beaver Dam fans love it. Pewaukee, not so much. And so Beaver Dam's going to get it back, and we just have substitution here. Let's see, this email says, JT calls, cheering on the girls from home, getting ready for the boys' big game tonight. Let's go, BD girls. JT and the Beaver Dam boys basketball team taking on Tosa West tonight at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse in a regional final. We'll have that one for you tonight, starting at 7. Tip at 7 on Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Looking forward to that. So that means I can't dawdle after this one. I got to get moving and get home. There's a pass off the hands of Wilkie and out of bounds. I was waiting to see if maybe somebody touched it for Pewaukee. They did not. 23-22, Pirates lead. They're going to get it back.
Yeah, Pewaukee's doing a good job at collapsing down when they're trying to get Wilkie in the post, but, I think it's still something you want to go back to if you're Beaver Dam.
And this is Rutherford. Driving right side against Wilkie, shoots and scores off the glass. Kennedy Rutherford with Wilkie defending her pretty closely, still scored. 25-22 Pewaukee.
Yeah, she knew to attack there because she knew Wilkie wasn't going to try too hard to get a block.
Yeah, she's got those 2 fouls. There's a ball knocked loose, and Amy Terrian pumping her fist as she was trying to save a loose ball. She threw it off of a Beaver Dam player and out of bounds. Otherwise, Beaver Dam would have had it. And so it's going to be Pewaukee basketball. Let's see. We got some more emails to get to here in a second. sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to chime in, 4:33 and counting left in the opening half. 25-22 Pewaukee leads. There's a drive, a shot off the rim, no. Offensive board, put back Janowski, count it, and a foul. A 3-point opportunity for Janowski.
Pewaukee
is Julka on the foul.
Pewaukee isn't a tall team. They don't have great length, but they rebound really well. For a team that doesn't have those things, they're really good at attacking the ball once it's loose and getting a lot of those 50-50 balls too, and that's why this team is just so difficult.
27-22, free throws on the way. Free throw is good for Janowski. 28-22. The lead is 6 for Pewaukee, 4:20 and counting left in the first half. This is Donaldson being hassled up top by Janowski. Fires it left side, wide open 3, Salatel off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Amy Terrian, and she will get it to a teammate. Here come the Pirates with 4 minutes left in the first half, leading by 6. Anna Terrian now inside the free throw line, tried to go up and under and got fouled as she was leaning in, so that's going to put her at the line. This email says, enjoying the broadcast and commentary on the way back from Wausau East following Notre Dame's victory over Menominee. Says, I appreciate both of you for all you do for high school girls sports. Love Daily Dodge and WisSports.net. That's from Gary Whipperman, our friend Gary at W7 Productions. And Gary, we appreciate you, as the first free throw is good for Anna Terrian. And by the way, Gary says, P.S. Norbert, were you surprised by West Salem knocking off McFarland today, is what he says. Second free throw's good.
Well, a little surprised, but I did think that was going to be a chance for West Salem to win. Did feel like McFarland's got a little too much on Teagan Mulaney and not enough help, and I think that's probably what happened today.
30-22, so the largest lead of the game, Pewaukee by 8 with 3:39 and counting left until the buzzer. Ashley, there's a ball kicked out of bounds. Aiden Voigt's checking in saying, go girls, good game so far. Can't wait to see what the boys do tonight. And he says, see you tonight, Mike. Aiden's going to be our camera operator and videographer / engineer tonight for that boys game. Good to hear from you, Agent 00 Voigt. All right, here is Salatel sending it up to the top for Wilkie through traffic, ran into a defender, and they bailed her out. She got fouled. And that stops the clock with 3:26 left in the half. 30-22. Pewaukee leads by 8.
Yeah, and it's an 11-0 run, I believe, for Pewaukee here. And Beaver Dam's got to find a way to end it, hopefully here for them.
And Wilkie does end it with a free throw. Wilkie now 9 points, 30-23. Another one coming up here for the South Dakota commit. There it is. Good. All right. No need to panic here if you're Beaver Dam.
Right.
6-point game. 3:23 to go. Yep. It is. It's a game of runs. Talk about that all the time. Here's Anna Terrian. Bounce pass to Janowski, and there was a lot of traffic there. Let's see what we got. Foul on the Golden Beavers. This would be, I believe, their 10th, and Janowski was going to shoot 2, looks like. Yeah, that was second personal on Ashley, and Beaver Dam is over the limit. First free throw is good for Janowski. And one more. That one is good. Going to rattle home. 32-24. The lead is 8 again for the Pirates. Here's Ashley at the other end. little hesitation move, goes to the free throw line, and we had contact on Pewaukee. This is going to be a bonus here for Beaver Dam. That is team foul number 7 on the Pirates. And it was the second personal. Or Ashley goes to the line here, I should say. Shea Marie Ashley will try and bring Beaver Dam a little closer and misses the front end of the bonus. Amy Terry in the rebound. 3 minutes to go in the half. Janowski in the lane, reverses, no good off the rim, rebound Zarnecki. As she secures it, and here comes Ashley across the midcourt stripe. Fires it to Salatel. Seattle at the top of the key on the dribble. The pass down low to a cutting Ashley. One-handed shot, Ashley scores off the glass. 32-26, Beaver Dam trails by a half dozen, 2:36 to go until halftime, and a 3-ball in and out, no good. Janowski, Zarnecki got the rebound, and she got fouled. As she was fighting for the rebound, she got bumped. Ella Opie, the junior, picked up the contact, and so Zarnecki is going to go to the line, shoot the bonus at the other end.
Yeah, I think you should be happy for both teams as far as how they're calling the game, as far as the referees, because I think those bumps are calling on both sides, and the fouls kind of show that way as well.
Front end of the bonus is good for Riley. Zarnecki now up to 7 points. 32-27. She can cut it down to a 4-point deficit here. Next one's on the way. No good. Rebound, Amy Terrian. 5-point game approaching halftime. 2:25 left in the opening stanza. Nice pass down low, and there's Janowski on the left doorstep. They played the high-low game. Janowski scores again. 34-27, Pewaukee. This is Donaldson, double team, fights through it to Zarnecki. She goes right side, shot up the backboard, no. Wilkie, the offensive board, Mr. Putback, and the rebound grabbed out of there by Rutherford. And now a 3-on-2 developing the other way. Pass to the right side, and the defense caught up to it, and Pieper didn't take a shot. Now here's Amy Terrian, long three from the parking lot, it's no good. Rebound, Anna Terrian got it as she hustled to the far sideline to get it. Pass into the right block. Janowski blocked by, no, they're going to get Wilkie for a foul. I thought she got ball, and that hurts because that's number 3 on Wilkie.
Yeah, that looked like a tough call there. Maybe a bit of anticipation, but again, from up here, it's a little difficult for the angles, but that might be a tough one for Beaver Dam to handle.
Dawson just sent us an email, says, let's go Beavers. Thank you, Dawson, as the first free throw is up and good for Giselle Janowski. Good luck to the Beaver Dam girls. Bring home the W. The Doyle twins are checking in. And let's see what else we have here. Good luck, Beaver Dam. From 4-year-old Riker watching from home as the second free throw's no good. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Riker, thank you very much. Appreciate you tuning in. Here's Ashley cutting through traffic. Count the bucket. And a foul for Shea Marie Ashley. She's going to go to the line to try and complete an old-fashioned 3-point play, and Kylie Pieper picks up the foul, which is her third already, and Ashley's going to shoot one and try and bring the Beavers within 5.
Yeah, it's been a good answer since an 11-0 run there.
All right, and the free throw is no good, so here come the Pirates off the miss. Under a minute and a half left until the break. This is Chabot giving it now to Anna Terrian at the top of the silo. She takes off, but Ashley there to greet her. Now out to Janowski on the right wing side, over by the Beaver Dam bench. Gives it back to Rutherford. Rutherford near the top of the key, out to Chabot. 3-point land on the right. Chabot giving it now to Janowski, and a bounce pass into the block, back to Chabot, and she tried to shoot over Zarnecki, missed the shot, but the loose ball grabbed by Rutherford. Rutherford underneath the basket, reverses and scores as she falls down. Oh, wow. 37-29 Pirates, 44 seconds left in the half. Now Seattle for 3, that's short. And Donaldson could not save it from going out of bounds. It'll be Pewaukee ball with 38.5 seconds left to go until the break.
Yeah, this Pewaukee squad is so good around the hoop, and just, again, like not a ton of size, but they're just really crafty around the basket.
So an 8-point Pewaukee lead. They've got the ball. Let's see what they do here with half a minute to go until the horn. Janowski driving right out to the corner. With it there is Chabot. Giving it now to Anatarian. Backdoor pass. Janowski puts it up off the rim. No, but a foul. Boy, we've had a lot of fouls in this first half. This is it's physical.
Yeah, the bench is definitely going to come into play tonight, and some of those, maybe not the star players that are definitely going to have to step up later in this contest.
And Janowski has been at the free throw line quite a bit in this first half. First one is no good. She's having her mail forwarded there. She's been there so much.
Right.
I've got her for, let's see. I've got her for 8 points from the free throw line and a dozen total is what I've got her for.
Yeah, she's really getting to the line at a high rate tonight, that's for sure.
Second free throw is good. 38-29, 9-point lead, Pewaukee. 14 seconds left in the half of this Division II sectional final. Kenzie Gritzmacher out there for Beaver Dam. Finds Zarnecki, 8 seconds, floats one up. Too strong off the glass, and it's an offensive foul. Wouldn't have counted anyways. As Tarian took the charge, Anna Tarian got knocked down. And it'll go back to the Pirates with 5.7 seconds remaining until the buzzer. They get it in, Janowski. 4 seconds. Into the front court. Janowski down low. Blocked by Donaldson. And that's the horn. So that's the way the first half comes to an end here in Watertown. And at the break, it is Pewaukee 38 and Beaver Dam 29. Stay with us. We're going to take a 4-minute break. Back for our halftime report in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. with offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
Back inside Watertown High School, halftime of this Division II sectional final. Pewaukee leads Beaver Dam 38-29. Our game is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, White Construction, and Pizza Ranch. Well, staff and students of the Beaver Dam Unified School District value our community and know that giving back matters. All of our schools are actively engaged with the community, and our staff and students provide thousands of hours in community service each year. From staff and students at our elementary schools to clubs, organizations, and teams at our middle and high schools, we are learning together and giving back together because it's the right thing to do. As we take a look at the first half scoring summary for Pewaukee, they were paced by Giselle Janowski. She had a dozen, most of those coming from the free throw line. I've got her for 8 points at the line and 12 points total. 9 points for Kennedy Rutherford, including 1 from downtown. Amy Terrian I have for 7, and her sister Anna right behind her with 6. And I've got Kylie Pieper with 4 points. Now for Beaver Dam, we're looking at Gabby Wilkie leading the way with 10, including a pair of threes that she hit. 7 points for Riley Zarnecki. It was Shea Marie Ashley with 5 points off the bench. 4 points for Natea Donaldson, and Ani Salatel hit a triple, so Seattle finished the half with 3. Great start for Beaver Dam in this one, but Pewaukee, they've kept it close, and now they have the lead here at the break.
Yeah, just that pace that they bring, even when they're going back and forth, it's just as soon as that ball goes through the net, they're getting it out and they're getting in the front court right now and trying to get any, whether it's an open three or look inside right away. And a lot of teams just aren't used to that pace, and it did get Beaver Dam a couple times, but Beaver Dam, when they slow it down and get the ball in the Wilkies, I feel like they probably have an opportunity to get some threes out of that too, because they're sucking in pretty hard. And so hopefully for Beaver Dam, they can get some threes on the outside to keep this a game, because once Pewaukee's going and rolling, they're tough to slow down.
Well, they certainly are. Some emails to get to here. This one says, Mr. Mike, we're watching Go Beavers. You can do this. Says we'll be watching the boys as well tonight. They're a great group. And Go Beaver Dam says, so nice to listen and watch broadcast excellence. Well, yeah, that's because Norbert's here. It says, that's from the Madeiros is checking in today. Thank you very much. This one here says, good luck to the Beaver Dam girls. Thanks for the live streaming. Vivi Thomas checking in. Thank you very much. Appreciate the email. Good to hear from you. Let's see what else we have here. All right, Go Beaver Dam girls. Jackson Ladron, another Beaver Dam boys player checking in. Jackson, looking forward to watching you and the guys tonight against Tosa West. Let's see what else we have here. This one says, Cruz Rohde and E.J. Salatel checking in. Wishing the best of luck to the girls. Bring home the win. Talking about Beaver Dam boys players. They're all over the place watching this game at home getting ready for their big matchup tonight, which, of course, is part 2 of our doubleheader today here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Tonight, it's the Beaver Dam boys taking on Tosa West in a D2 regional final. Join us for the pregame show around 6:40, tip time at 7, and I'll join Corey Sparks back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for that one later tonight. The Coons family is watching. They say, let's go, Riley. And let's see what else we have here. One more email to get to. Oh, our good friend and colleague Wade Bates says, great job, guys. And they say, Mike, where's the postgame party tonight? Wade, I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I really haven't. But again, if you want to send an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back for the second half in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Just about ready to start the second half. For those of you listening on radio, in the second half, Beaver Dam will go right to left as Norbert and I see it. That means Pewaukee goes left to right. And it's going to be Pewaukee inbounding to start this second half. The Pirates lead the Golden Beavers by the score of 38-29. Winner of this game will play in the state tournament next weekend at the Resch Center in Green Bay. Pewaukee's trying to get back to state for the third year in a row, and fourth in the last 5 seasons. Beaver Dam has not qualified for state since the 2020 season when of course it was unfortunately canceled. Here we go, second half underway, and Pewaukee with the lead and the rock, and this is Janowski. She had a big first half, leading all scorers in the game. Out to Amy Terry on top of the bubble, guarded by Julka. They go into the lane. Janowski backdoor cut. Rutherford got the pass, and that's beautiful. That's how you do it. Kennedy Rutherford, and she's got 11 points. And I tell you what, maybe a quiet 11 points, but they've been huge.
Yeah, definitely. She attacked the hoop really well in the first half. That helped out, and there she goes again.
And speaking of attacking the hoop, how about Donaldson banking one off the glass at the other end? Taya's up to 6, 40-31. Beaver Dam within 9. Here is Rutherford, right side, going towards the hoop again. Missed that layup, and Wilkie got the rebound. Well, she was aggressive again, but this time could not finish.
Yeah, they must like that matchup there, too. Give her that open door to attack the hoop.
Donaldson over on the right wing side. Janowski guarding her. Kicks it out. Julka has it inside the free throw line. Pass was tipped out by Rutherford as it ricochets over the Beaver Dam bench and out of play. 16:51 to go in the game. So we're 1 minute and 9 seconds into the second stanza. My name is Mike Tronson. I'm joined today by Norbert Durst from WisSports.net. And we've got the whole crew here. Zarnecki launching a three. It's off the rim, no good. Box out and rebound for Pieper. Justin Wilski, Ember, Toast are both here as well. And Jack Wilski back at the 1430 studios as the ball went out of bounds. Pewaukee will inbound on the baseline to our right. And here's Anna Terrian. Anna and her sister, her twin sister Amy, both committed to Michigan State. And a cut by Janowski. There was no defender there on the right side. Janowski in for an uncontested layup, 42-31 Pewaukee. This is Donaldson. Into the lane she goes, sends it out. Julka for three. Nope, that's well short. As it goes out of bounds, it did not draw iron. And it'll go back to the Pirates. Amy Terrian up the right wing side. And a hesitation move. Now she penetrates. Missed the layup, the one to the rim. Wilkie had the rebound and lost it. Amy Terrian got it right back and scores. Well, Pewaukee, that's a break for them as Wilkie seemingly had the rebound and just lost the handle on it.
Yeah, and right place, right time for Amy.
44-31, Pirates lead. Golden Beavers have it. And Donaldson with a drive on the right side, high off the glass. That's going to go. Natea Donaldson with another one, 44-33. So Beaver Dam within 11. Pull up J. Amy Terry, and off the back rim, no. Offensive board, Rutherford. And a reload for the Pirates as Janowski's down in the right corner. Now into the lane. Through a double team shot. No, but a fouls. That one rattles off the rim. And it'll stop things with 15:25 left to play in this second half. Janowski's going to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good for Janowski. And I've got her now for 15 points. One more free throw for Giselle Janowski, and that one is good. Nothing but net. 46-33 Pewaukee. They're ahead by 13, but a long way to go. 15-20 and counting left until the end of the game. Looking nice down low. That's Wilkie and found Zarnecki, who was able to bank it home. The high-low game, and Zarnecki scores off the assist from Gabby Wilkie. 46-35. Beaver Dam just trying to get it down to single digits. Here's Rutherford on the dribble. Sends it up for Peeper. Peeper trying to go off a screen set by Rutherford and gives it right back to Rutherford. Sends it over to Anna Terrian. Right baseline move. Zarnecki there standing around. She got past Zarnecki's shot and hit the underside of the rim, and that's Beaver Dam basketball as they get the loose change.
Good defense there.
Yeah, it was really good. And Zarnecki just kind of stood her ground there, more or less. All right, Beaver Dam trying to get that deficit, as I said, down to single digits with 3.5 minutes gone here in the second half. This is Seattle. Looking over to Julka on the lob. Another lob pass into the right block. Wilkie turns around and shot in and out and back in again for Gabby Wilkie. She's up to a dozen, 46-37. Beaver Dam's within 9. Not quite 4 minutes in, and there is a drive and a layup, and that is good. Kylie Pieper got past the defender and found herself with a nice open lane to the basket. Here's Julka. Pass to Wilkie. Wilkie double teamed underneath, kicks it out. Touch pass Zarnecki up to Saltel. Her pass is tipped and stolen. Janowski going to take it in for a layup. Off the rim, no good. But Pieper got the offensive rebound. 48-37. Here's a three. It is short for Terrian. And Zarnecki the rebound. Throws it ahead. Julka in transition, trying to beat the defender. Back shot is up and in for Emma Julka. That's her first bucket, 48-39. Pewaukee leads 4.5 minutes into the second stanza. This is Anna Terrian, left block, bounce pass backdoor, Pieper high off the glass, it won't go. Rebound knocked to the corner. Julka tracks it down and then gets it to Wilkie. What a battle this is, I tell you. These two heavyweights here.
Both sides of the floor, just an outstanding game right now.
There's a lob, Wilkie free throw line jumper. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound, Janowski. We're just about 5 minutes into the second half. Backdoor pass, wide open. Pieper, layup, got it. You know, the defense didn't get there in time. They found her wide open on the back door, and it's 50-39 Pewaukee. 12:49 left in the game. Wilkie a long three from the near sideline. Off the rim, no. And that rebound pulled down by Rutherford. She's off to the races. Rutherford down the lane. Layup, got it. She just turned on the jets. Timeout Beaver Dam brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
12:37 left to play in the ball game. 52-39 as Pewaukee leads Beaver Dam. This email says, so proud of all the hard work these girls have put in this season. Let's keep playing tough and punch another ticket to state to prepare for the softball season. That's from Abby Schmidt checking in. Abby, how are you? Here's a drive, layup, counted and one, Natea Donaldson. As we're back to basketball here for a moment. Abby, thanks for the email, and Donaldson will go to the line to try and complete a three-point play. The foul was the fourth on Ella Opie. Just the first team foul of the half. Free throw's good. 52-42, so it's a 10-point Pewaukee lead. 12:24 and counting left in the second half. Pass into the lane. Amy Terrian found her sister Anna, who was cutting down Main Street. Anna Terrian scores 54-42. Beaver Dam trails by a dozen. Wilkie got fouled as she was trying to take a post feed. Jim just sent us an email, says, go Beavers, love these broadcasts. Great job, guys. Thank you. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send an email before the end of the game. And there is Zarnecki getting the pass to Gabby Wilkie over to Shea Marie Ashley between the circles. We have now played 6 minutes of this second half. Beaver Dam's trailing by 12. D2 sectional final. Beaver Dam pass into Ashley, and she scores off the glass. Shea Marie Ashley gets it back to a 10-point game with 11:45 and counting left in this one here at Watertown. Amy Terrian for three, missed it off the back rim. Wilkie trying to get the rebound. Instead, it was grabbed by Janowski. Actually, Rutherford pushed it to her with a hustle. Here's a drive by Terrian off the rim. No. Rebound. Zarnecki throws it ahead, but she was bumped and it shorted the pass and it was intercepted. Now Janowski for three. Yes! And she pumps her fist. Giselle Janowski from downtown Watertown, 57-44. Pirates lead.
Yeah, it was a big three there by Janowski.
Showing some emotion, pumping her fist there. As Pewaukee, I talked about it the other day, how hungry they are to get back to state and get over the hump, because Notre Dame stood in their way the last couple of seasons. Donaldson on the drive got fouled, and we know Notre Dame has already punched its ticket back to state, and Pewaukee's trying to do the same right here.
Yeah, Pewaukee, like you mentioned, getting there, they like to do that, but now they want to take home a different colored ball back with them to Beaver Dam. I mean, to Pewaukee, excuse me. Beaver Dam wouldn't mind taking another
No, they wouldn't mind it either. Absolutely. First free throw's no good for Donaldson. That last foul, by the way, was on Emma Groff. So the free throw, second one is good. Well, Groff's not out there, so that must be wrong on the scoreboard then. But anyways, Donaldson got one of two. 57-45. Lead is 12. Here's Janowski. Fouled by Taya Donaldson. That's going to be the second team foul of the half on the Golden Beavers, and Giselle Janowski is going to step to the charity stripe. That was the third personal on Donaldson, and the first free throw is good. Janowski now, let's see.
Is that like 50 of them now, or?
Yes, I mean, it's just that I'm running out of room on the stat sheet here. Second one is going to rattle off the rim, no good. Zarnecki the rebound. 20 points in the game total for Janowski. We still have 10.5 minutes to go in the ballgame. 58-45, Pewaukee leads. Donaldson double team near the free throw line. Sidearms it out to Wilkie. Long three from in front of her own bench, in and out. It's no good. Amy Terrian corrals the rebound. Fires it ahead to Anna Terrian. Ball fake. Anna drives, ran into a double team, sends it back out on a bounce pass to Peeper. Peeper spinning. Down low. Foul on, is that Ashley?
Yeah, it looks like
Shea Ashley maybe going to pick that one up. Yep, number 0. Number 0 on her uniform, number 1 in your hearts, Shea Marie Ashley. And it's going to even up the team fouls at 3 apiece with just about 8 minutes gone here in the second half. Peeper on the drive, underneath the basket, trying to reverse, foul on, I believe, Ashley again. Yep. So that's her 4th and the 4th team foul. Oh, beg your pardon. That's the 5th on Ashley, so she's done. I beg your pardon. So her 5th. She finishes with 7 points, and first free throw is up, and it is good for Peeper. One more on the way, and that one's going to go. 60-45. Pewaukee on top of Beaver Dam with 9:56 and counting left in the ball game.
You're going to have to find a way to get on a run if you're Beaver Dam here, getting a bit in that danger zone against Pewaukee.
There's a pass intercepted. This is Terrian flipping it ahead to Rutherford. Right side layup good. Kennedy Rutherford scores. Terrian, the helper, after she got the steal. 62-45, and it's a 17-point lead, and Beaver Dam just threw it away. They were trying to go to Wilkie in the post, and the pass, they overshot her, and it went out of bounds, and getting to be pretty critical here for Beaver Dam. They're going to have to get some stops and, as you said, go on a run. So we're approaching the halfway point of the second half, and you're down 17. Rutherford, top of the bubble. Working into the right block, bounce pass to a cutting Janowski, missed the shot. And the rebound grabbed by Wilkie, who tracked it down. Well, you look at Pewaukee, and their only loss was to an out-of-state team from Illinois.
Right.
Nobody in Wisconsin's been able to figure them out this year.
Yeah, they beat Arrowhead as well this year.
Yeah, it's step-back shot, counted for Gabby Wilkie, and a foul. Now I believe that's a 2-point basket. They give her 3? Let's see.
The basket is good by Gabby Wilkie.
They put 3 on the board. I thought she had stepped on the line, but no, they changed it. Okay, so it was a 2. I was right the first time. It's a 3-point opportunity. I thought that's not going to be a 4-point play, is it? And the next one, the free throw's up and good.
3-point play good by Gabby Wilkie.
62-48. Yeah, wasn't that Nazareth team in Illinois?
Right.
They were reigning state champs in their division, were they not?
I believe so, yes.
I think they were.
And that's a game where Amy Terrian did not play well at all as far as scoring goes, and that was a big difference there.
And they still only lost by 1.
Right, and that's the wild part in it.
Yeah, they're ranked number 1 for a reason, folks. Nice pass to Julka on the right doorstep. Wilkie found her. Julka scores. It's 62-50. So Beaver Dam with a little mini run here to get it back within 12. That's a 5-0 run. Here's Amy Terrian. Just talking with Gabby Wilkie. I was talking with her parents the other day. There's a shot up and no good off the rim. Rebound. Dove for and grabbed by Janowski. It's a reload for Pewaukee. But yeah, Gabby Wilkie's parents were talking about the Terrian twins and how they're familiar with them from like AAU ball and summer ball, stuff like that. And she made a great comment, Allie Wilkie. She said, she goes, they're such nice kids. He says, it's hard not to root for them.
Right, and that's the thing, too, because on the court you can tell they're nice. They're competitors, but they're nice to the officials. They're nice to the other team usually. Maybe talk a little trash here and there, but they're nice kids.
Here's a 3. Here it comes. It is off the back rim. No good. Rebound for Julka. Off that miss there by Peeper. No, by Rutherford. Beg your pardon. Yeah, it's hard not to root for players like that. Here is a shot up shorted by Salatel. Then Julka got the deflection. She got her shot altered on the way up, and now there's a whistle, and they've got contact. It's going to call a foul on Pewaukee.
The Pewaukee foul is number 23, Giselle Janowski, her second.
By the way, Maddie Wilkie had a team-high 17 points for Utah today, but they lost to Washington 62-47. And the first free throw is going to rattle home for Natea Donaldson. Speaking of Donaldson, Natea's older sister Jada plays for UW-Milwaukee. They beat Green Bay on the road today.
That's a big win.
That's a big win. And we have a timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam, and we'll keep it here on a 30-second timeout. This email says, good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams cheering you on. That's Michelle Litzer checking in. I appreciate that email. Michelle, thank you very much. And let's see what else we have here. Listening on my drive home from State Gymnastics in Wisconsin Rapids. Thanks for broadcasting. That's from Melissa Gehring. Mel, thanks a lot. Drive safely on your way back. And
I'll see you at the state tournament. The girls, I'm sure.
I would think she's going to be there, among others. And again, sports@dailydodge.com if you would like to chime in with an email here before the end of the broadcast. Jada had 8 points and 3 assists, by the way, in that UW-Milwaukee win today. Donaldson, here's Natea Donaldson, knocking down another free throw.
Well, 10-point game.
62-52, so Beaver Dam has gone on a 7-0 run to cut it down to 10 here. And that's what you said they needed. They needed a run. 7:02 to go. Now they need more stops.
Definitely.
This is Anna Tarian. Above the free throw line, puts on the brakes, looking for help. Bounce pass out to Peeper. Peeper right of the circle. Up to Anna Tarian. Ball fake. Stops. Gives it back to her sister Amy on the bounce pass. Amy Tarian. Looking down low. Gets it to Anna. Layup. Count it and one. The Tarian sisters with a little chest bump there after that play. And it's a 3-point opportunity. Al, are they dialed into one another or what? As Amy got it down to Anna, and Anna's got a chance for a 3-point opportunity here. 64-52 with a free throw pending. It's up, and it is good for Anna Tarian. 65-52.
Yeah, and that's what the really good teams do. When you get a nice little run going, you answer. And, that's what Pewaukee did here. Now let's see if Beaver Dam can do it.
6.5 minutes to go in the game. Getting late. Here's a deep three for Gritzmacher. That's an air ball. And Wilkie swatted it back in, but it went right to Anna Tarian. Tarian kicking it out. Left corner, 3 on the way. Air ball, Peeper, but an offensive board and a putback. That is Maddie Chabot. That's her first bucket, 67-52.
Right place, right time for Chabot.
Pewaukee leads, pass down low. Reverse layup, Gritzmacher missed it over the rim. And that is Tarian, Amy Tarian with the rebound. And a block by Wilkie out of bounds on Chabot, who was trying to go in for a layup. Northern Illinois lost to Akron today in women's college basketball, 69-54. Tara Stoffaker, Beaver Dam alum, had 3 points and 2 rebounds for NIU. As the updates come in from all over.
Right.
5:47 left here in this sectional final. Shot off the rim, no good for Chabot, and Donaldson fighting for the rebound and got the defensive board. Brings it back the other way, 67-52. Deep three for Zarnecki. She called her own number. She wears number 3. She took a 3 and missed it. And now Anna Tarian tries a 3 of her own. It's no good. Rebound Donaldson on the weak side. Beaver Dam's down 15, and it's getting late. Approaching the 5-minute mark and counting, Donaldson is fouled as she was being aggressive. Again, part 2 of our doubleheader is later tonight, a couple hours from now actually, as the Beaver Dam boys basketball team will take on Tosa West in a D2 regional final. And that first free throw is good for Donaldson. We'll have it for you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Coverage beginning at around 6:40, and the tip at 7 o'clock. I got to hustle back after this one for that game.
Yeah,
Second free throw, no good.
You don't got a lot of time to hang around, that's
Nope.
for sure.
Nope, there's going to be no dawdling here. But I will drive home at safe highway speeds. I can guarantee you that.
I won't say that I drove that way here. But
Okay. Janowski reverses.
Well, say for me.
Yeah. Janowski's had a big day, 69-53. And a pass intended for Wilkie is out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Pirates with 4:58 left. This is nothing. 2 games in a day. I mean, you're doing 3. That's my personal best.
Yeah.
Is 3 games in a day. One year I announced a game in Oconomowoc at 1 o'clock on a Saturday, Beaver Dam at 4 o'clock, and Columbus at 7 o'clock.
That's a lot of words.
Yes. That is a lot, and we made it happen. We made it happen. Back then it was just radio only. We didn't have all this camera equipment and stuff, but still, we made it. And it was a beautiful day like it is today. That helped. And Salatel just blocked Amy Terry and took the ball away, gives it to Gabby Wilkie. 4.5 to play. Lob pass ahead, and Zarnecki got fouled as she tried to shoot over Anna Terrian, who had her hands straight up in the air. 4.5 minutes left in this D2 sectional final. And Zarnecki is going to go to the line. And the first free throw's up and good for Zarnecki. Wade Bates apparently has nothing better to do but text me updates because he just sent me. It says Northern Kentucky lost to Cleveland State today. Beaver Dam alum Paige Hodgson played but did not score. And the second free throw is good for Zarnecki. 69-55. Thanks, Wade. Appreciate it. And we're down to 4:19 left in this one. Amy Terrian driving to the left corner. Chabot for 3. No, that's well short. Did not hit the iron. Gritzmacher got the rebound, took it away from Anna Terrian. Now to Zarnecki. Salatel sends it ahead to Wilkie. Whips it left side. Donaldson up to Gritzmacher for 3. Bullseye for Kenzie Gritzmacher. 69-58. Under 4 minutes to play. Beaver Dam is down 11. And here's Janowski. To Terrian, faked a long 3, stops at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Giselle Janowski, and she'll drive right side, and the ball got wedged between the backboard and the rim. There was a foul called, though.
And back to the line for Janowski.
Yeah, she should be pretty comfortable at the line by this point in this game. Giselle Janowski. I've got her with 11 made free throws in the game. And trying to get that ball coming. Somebody, they're going to give it to Wilkie, and she's going to have to retrieve. The official tried to dislodge it, and he couldn't jump high enough, so he had Gabby Wilkie do it for him. Oh my! And now a timeout, 30-second timeout, and it's brought to you again by our friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. And we've got an email here from Keith. And Keith, very nice. This gentleman enjoying your broadcast on YouTube, says you guys rock as announcers. Oh, that's really nice.
Very nice of you.
Thank you very much. That's Keith checking in from Marinette. Wow, I tell you what. What's going on up there today? Anything? I haven't been to Marinette in years. It's a beautiful area up there. It really is. sports@dailydodge.com. We appreciate that email and all the emails that you've sent us today.
I think this year is the first time the Marinette girls have ever won a conference title, so I guess a shout out to them. So that's, when you struggle for a lot of years, it's always nice to see a team take home a conference title every once in a while.
Last time I was in Marinette to broadcast anything was about 20 or some odd years ago. I did a baseball game, a couple baseball games for Legion tournament up there, as the first free throw is up. And it is good for Janowski. Yeah, it was a Class AAA State American Legion baseball tournament. Watertown, actually.
Okay.
I was covering them and announcing some games up there. And the second free throw is good. 71-58, Pewaukee with 3:36 to go. This is Gabby Wilkie. Jumper inside the arc, in and out, no good. Rebound, offensive board, Zarnecki. Back to Wilkie for a 3 in the corner. It's off the rim short. Amy Terrian got the rebound, had to fight through a couple of defenders, and she'll bring it across the timeline. And she's going to pull it out, and why not? You've got a big lead here. 71-58, 13-point advantage with 3:10 to go. The clock is your friend. Don't have to force anything. And that's exactly what she's going to do. She's just going to start. You can make Beaver Dam force the issue.
Right, you open up that offense. They're going to get an easy basket probably because that's just.
There's a backdoor pass, and Rutherford now to a cutting Janowski. Blocked by Wilkie out of bounds. Good D by Gabby with the rejection, but we're down to 2:53 remaining. Got a fun one here today, and
yeah, it's been a good battle.
Usually is when you get to this level.
Of course.
Hats off to all the teams that playing across the state. There's a foul on Terrian, who was driving. Anna Terrian will go to the free throw line with 2:46 remaining.
And when we get to this time of year, too, even with a lead like this, it could easily flip. And I was at, the Nina-Hortonville game today. Nina was up 23 in the second half, and Hortonville made it a game at the end. I think they got within 6. So, anything can happen when you got really good players on the court.
First free throw is no good for Anna Terrian. She'll get one more. Next one is on the way, yes, for Anna Terrian. 72-58. I told you this team at the beginning of the broadcast says they can score, and 72 points on the board again today. They're quite an outfit, let me tell you. Zarnecki blocked by Terrian. He got the ball back, then missed the shot, and Amy Terrian stuck with it and got the loose ball, and in the corner they get a timeout. Yeah, they did. Timeout. And it's brought to you again by our friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings, located in downtown Beaver Dam. You can find them under the red awning. And another email here says, hoping the Beaver Dam girls keep working hard, and good luck to the boys. And this says, thanks for all the kind words you've said about the Wilkie family over the last 10 years. You've done a wonderful job. We've loved hearing your voice. Well, that means a lot to me. Thank you very much. That's from Allie's Minnesota family, and I got to meet a bunch of the family a couple of weeks ago. They were in town for a game, and boy, it was really nice to meet them. And this email says, hi, Mike. What a great year the girls have had. It's a real tribute to the girls as they've been challenged in so many ways. We love them all, and we are and will always be the number one fans of number 0, Shea Marie Ashley. That's from Marlon and Barbara Sherman, their grandpa and grandma. Thank you very much for your email as well. It's been my pleasure once again this year to cover Beaver Dam basketball. Never gets old, I'll tell you that.
Well, not especially when you're making it to sectional finals and sectional play all the time. That's, that makes it a lot of fun.
Well, it really has been. It's been fun. Every year is fun, but
right.
You're right. When you advance this far, it really does. It shortens the winter. Well, this year we never really had a winter, so
True.
There was, we're just getting into spring already here. All right, 2:19 to go. 72-58, Pewaukee with the lead and the ball. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst with you. As we start to close this one down, Anna Terrian, the drive fouled by Zarnecki with 2:10 to go. So Terrian standing at the free throw line. And her team is up 14, looking to extend the lead right here. And start salting this one away. And the first free throw is no good for Anna Terrian. Kenzie Gritzmacher in again, replacing Emma Julka. And the next one's on the way, yes, for Anna Terrian. 73-58. 15-point advantage for Pewaukee. Clock is ticking with exactly 2 minutes to go in the game. Bad pass. The other way comes Pieper. Bounce pass to Rutherford. Missed the layup. Might have been blocked from behind. And the loose ball, it was Salatel that got the ricochet. And Seattle will send it ahead to Gritzmacher. She goes through traffic. Right side. Shot is up. Blocked actually by Janowski. And out of bounds with 1:43 to go. So we're under 2 minutes to play. And Pewaukee poised to make a third consecutive trip to the state tourney. They were there the last 2 seasons. Both of those times it ended in a championship game loss to Notre Dame as Wilkie with a layup and a foul. I should say Salatel with the bucket in the foul. That foul was on Anna Terrian, her third. Team fouls are even at 8 apiece as Seattle will go to the line to shoot one. 73-60, and now it's 73-61. Beaver Dam trailing. Pewaukee inbounding. Here is Janowski. Janowski stops, lob pass, Pieper takes it. Schulke guarding her. Pieper into the lane, found a seam, right side, high up the glass, scores. And it's 75-61 with 72 seconds and counting left to play in the game. So the Pewaukee Pirates. Here's a ball not loose. Fight for it. Jump ball is going to be called. Tie up, and the arrow says it belongs to Pewaukee. But the Pirates, they're on a mission. And another impressive performance here today against a very good Beaver Dam team. But they're going to be going back to the Resch Center. On the inbounds pass, it was swatted and stolen. Amy Tarian has it inside the timeline, under a minute to play. As the Pewaukee fans are applauding.
You feel that excitement coming?
As they know they're going to Green Bay next week, and the foul as Anna Tarian had it. And now Beaver Dam's going to empty the bench here. They're going to send in the subs to close this one out with 45.3 seconds left. And now the Beaver Dam fans cheering the starters as they head off. And I tell you what, it was another outstanding season for the Golden Beavers. And now the starters for Pewaukee going to check out. And everybody getting a nice round of applause as we start to close this one down. But Beaver Dam, another great season, another trip to the sectional final under first-year head coach Braden Wendt. A lot to be proud of if you're the Golden Beavers.
Yeah, because this Pewaukee team, you know, they're one of the best in the state regardless of division. So, you know, you played this team pretty well most of the game, and they just had a little bit too much firepower.
Anna Tarian on the first free throw connects. It reminds me of that Beaver Dam team a couple of years ago that didn't lose to anybody in state. They just had the one loss to out of state, and they were just dominant. And it's like, man, I'm looking back just a couple of years ago, and that was what Beaver Dam was doing.
Right.
Here is another free throw. That one will rattle home for Anna Tarian. Now she's going to check out. And she gets the high fives from the coaching staff and her teammates at the bench. 77-61 Pewaukee. And now Kenzie Gritzmacher is going to check out. So, again, the reserves are going to finish this one out. And it was a battle, but Pewaukee shows why they are ranked number one. And they're going to be going back to Green Bay here at the end of next week. There's a bounce pass. This is Addison Lukey for Beaver Dam. 26 seconds left. Bounce pass. Abby Guganek tried to get a hand on it, but it was knocked loose and stolen. Aubrey Spitzer brings it back the other way and finds Wani Chava. 13 seconds left. And they can just dribble it out, play catch with it. The Pewaukee fans are on their feet, and they'll just hold on as we're down to 3 seconds. And that'll do it. Horn will sound. 77-61, Pewaukee a winner. And the Pirates are going to the state tournament once again. Congratulations to head coach Jim Reuter and Pewaukee as they improve to 27-1. And hats off again to Beaver Dam and head coach Braden Wendt, his staff, on an outstanding season, 21-7. They go back to the sectional final. Nothing to be ashamed of there. The finality of it hurts right now, but I tell you what, when they look back on it, they can be proud of a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, again, you know, you look at those losses this year, played really good teams, and that's how they got to this game. And, you know, they battled. They gave it all they had in this one. Again, Pewaukee just a little bit too more talented of a team. And, you know, that battle that could happen between them and Notre Dame again this year could be another instant classic. They're just two teams that I think, in my opinion, are the two best in this state regardless of division. And, you know, I hope that we can see that matchup again.
Yeah, we just may. So here we go. It's Pewaukee on to the Resch Center once again, 77-61. Your final as the Pirates knock off Beaver Dam. We're going to step aside for a timeout. We're going to take a break, then we'll come back. We'll have our post-game report. We'll see if we can get Braden Wendt up here for some comments, and we'll give you the final scoring right after this break on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for your home for the best sales, service, and selection.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed with the last call for all you Hemi engine muscle car enthusiasts. The Hemi engine is going away, but we got a couple of beauties that just arrived for some lucky buyers. Take $5,000 off a brand new 23 Dodge Charger Daytona RT in B5 Blue or a Challenger RTTA package in the beautiful and iconic Plum Crazy. For you SUV buyers, Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds with the black appearance package, only $46,678. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just the ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Chris Kladowski Real Estate. As a realtor, there is such joy in driving past one of our clients' houses that is now the place they call home. Be it a first-time home buyer, a relocation to our community, or someone upsizing or downsizing. We are passionate about the place you call home and meeting your wants and needs each step of the way. We sell the houses, you make it a home. Questions? Give us a call, 920-219-9212. Kladowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
Welcome back inside Watertown High School. Mike Tronson, Norbert Durst. Welcome you into our postgame show. Pewaukee wins this Division II sectional final over Beaver Dam by a score of 77-61. We're going to try and get Braden Wendt up here for some postgame comments while we wait for him to make his way up to the second floor. Let's give you the final scoring from this one. For Pewaukee, as they improved to 27-1, they were paced by Giselle Janowski. She was brilliant. 24 points in the game for Janowski. And once again, I've got her for 13 of those points from the free throw line. Big day for her. Also a big day for Kennedy Rutherford. 15, including one from beyond the arc. Anna Terrian had 15. She was at the free throw line a lot, too. And, Kylie Pieper with a dozen. Kylie Pieper had a dozen for the Pirates, so they put 4 players in double figures, and that's always a recipe for success. 9 points for Amy Terrian, just missed the double figure mark. Maddie Chabot had a bucket late. She finished with 2. On the Beaver Dam side of the ledger, it was Gabby Wilkie with 15 and Natea Donaldson also with 15 for the Golden Beavers. Riley Zarnecki was in double figures with 11 in this game. Shea Marie Ashley had 7 before fouling out. 6 points for Seattle. Ani Salatel with 6, including 1 from beyond the arc. Emma Jalka with 4, and Mackenzie Gritzmacher had 3 late. She finished the game with 3. Beaver Dam finishes up 21-7, and their Pirates are cutting down the nets right now here, celebrating their sectional championship win. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, as I said a few moments ago, just nothing to be ashamed of. It's tough when you fall, especially in a game of this magnitude. But I hope they'll look back on this and be proud of what they accomplished.
Yeah, because again, when you lose to one of the best teams in the state, obviously one of the best teams in Division II, but again, they beat some really good Division I teams as well this year. So there's nothing to be, upset about. Obviously, you want to win the game, so you're going to be, a little upset initially. But once you have a chance to look back on what you did this year, I think they're going to say that, this was a very good season, and you couldn't ask for anything more to at least get a chance to get to the state tournament by getting to the sectional final.
So we're, again, just waiting for Braden Wendt to come up here. A reminder again, we've got part 2 of our doubleheader in a little bit. We've got the Beaver Dam boys taking on Wauwatosa West at the BDHS Fieldhouse. And I'll have to hustle back for that one. Pregame show around 6:40, and the tip time is at 7 o'clock. Join yours truly alongside Corey Sparks for the play-by-play of that one tonight if you can't make it. We'll have it on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Norbert, busy day for you. You saw that great game up in Appleton. Now another battle here, and one more for you tonight. That's over in Hartford, you said, right?
Yep, over in Hartford, Assumption and Albany Monticello in a Division V sectional final. So that one should be a fun one as well.
Well, I can't thank you enough for joining me. Your expert commentary, you're a class act, and I always love having you when you're available to join me.
Well, of course. I'm glad to make that drive to make it work to come to this one, and just a little extra driving for me on a nice Saturday, and that's all right.
Hey,
always enjoy it.
Take it when the weather's good, right?
Of course.
All righty. Hey, we want to mention again that you can stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org, and you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Well, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. And it's always tough this time of year when you got to say goodbye to your seniors, but for Beaver Dam, boy, there were some good ones. And Gabby Wilkie going to South Dakota next year to play Division I basketball. We say goodbye to her. Riley Zarnecki, she's going to play college softball at Division II Roosevelt University. Mackenzie Gritzmacher, her last game, Seattle. Ani Salatel finishes up her career, and we want to wish those seniors definitely well in their future endeavors.
Yeah, definitely. Outstanding careers, and, it's always you want to end the year at state always with the state title, but if you get to this game and a chance to play one of the best teams in the state, again, it's a really good end to a career, even though you got to lose and you always want to win, but that's just how it goes.
Today's game has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, White Construction, and Pizza Ranch. Did Ember go down looking for Braden Wendt there? Going to see if he was on. I'd like to get him on, but at the same time, I can't wait too much longer as I got to get back for that boys game. And I know a lot of these folks, they're going to be making the trek back up Highway 26 with me.
Well, I could sneak out and see if I could see him on my way out, too, because I got to get moving as well, probably. So
okay.
Take a look here.
Norbert, always a pleasure, my friend.
Yeah.
We'll run into you again soon, I'm
Definitely.
sure. Thank you so much for all the expert commentary.
Always
today.
enjoy being on and calling a game with you. Always a ton of fun.
All righty. Well, I appreciate that as well. All right, so that's Norbert Durst, our guest analyst from WIS Sports. We're going to give it just a few more moments here to see if we get Braden Wendt up here. But, again, final today, 77-61, Pewaukee winner in this D2 sectional final over Beaver Dam. Pewaukee going to state for the third consecutive season and the fourth time in the last 5 seasons. Beaver Dam finishes at 21-7. Pewaukee now 27-1. Again, their only loss was to that team from Illinois back in January. Otherwise, they have been perfect on the season. And we're just kind of looking out the window of the press box here to see if we can get Braden Wendt. I know he's probably being torn in a lot of different directions, as you could imagine right now after any game, but especially a game of this magnitude. And right now he might be in the he might be down in the locker room and just consoling the girls a little bit. And obviously a tough loss today. Want to thank all of you for being with us today, and those of you that chimed in with emails, we do appreciate it. We're going to sign off here, folks. I've got to get going back to Beaver Dam High School for the boys game. I don't see Braden Wendt, so want to thank all of you again for being with us. Want to thank Jack Wilski back at the 1430 ESPN studios for the good work on the broadcast. Also want to thank the best in the business, Justin Wilski, my ninja right here on site, my videographer and engineer, Ember and Toast assisting him. And for Norbert Durst, Mike Tronson saying so long from Watertown. We'll talk to you again in about an hour or so from Beaver Dam High School. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Sports presentation.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.